Hey, it's BrickTsar, and welcome to another video. This one's going to be all over the place, so you want to stay tuned for it. Shouldn't be too long. We're going to do a haul, a bat, and we're going to kind of show you where we are with our Bricklink store so far. So let's get right to it. So we got two packages. One is from Hamburg, and one is from Pennsylvania. And we'll just start with the Hamburg one first. We want to thank Carl, the mailman Malone, who delivers. Thank you, Carl. That's BrickTsar. So, package from Hamburg. I already went ahead and opened it because I figured you didn't want to see me cut my finger or something, which I'm apt to do. I have cut myself on camera before. It just didn't gush blood everywhere. So, let's see what's in here. Alright, just one little thing. And I really have been waiting, hoping I could find these at a cheaper price. And I haven't been able to. But I found a buy it now on eBay, so I went ahead and bought this. Or was it eBay? I can't remember. It's the Lufthansa airplane, which is, I think, something you can only get from Lufthansa, like if you rode on the airplane. And the reason I got that is because we purchased this from Bricklink a while back. It's my oldest sealed set I have right now. And I figure since this was Lufthansa, I need to kind of do those together. So that's why I got that. I'll put that back up for safekeeping. So that's a pretty neat little airplane. So now we'll go to our US thing. And this leads to a bat. Oh, look at all those stamps. It's a very odd use of a priority mailbox. I got just boo-koodles. They might have had all these extra stamps. They're 15-cent stamp. Oh, look, an Einstein stamp. Pretty cool. So, and there's a aquarium, coral reefs. So I already kind of broke the tape. I used to use this priority mail tape all the time. I used to ship priority mail all the time when I was selling Lego on eBay, because most of the times I was selling sealed sets, and priority mail wasn't too much there. Okay, come on. Alright, what do we got? We got Duplo. Wonderful, you're saying. Yeah, great. So we got this lot of Duplo Happy Meal toys. That's what they are. It's a Duplo set, McDonald's Happy Meal toy. We got the little, what is that, a chick or something? Does it say? And then my favorite one here, the boat with the captain on there, the freckle face boy, and the little boat with the Duplo. And a while back, Maniac for Bricks had asked, what is the oldest polybag? And I did pose the question, and a lot of you guys are smarter than I am, and everybody figured it out. But I asked, what is the oldest Lego polybag? And it really kind of depends on how you define polybag, because, polybag is basically Lego in a bag. Basically, that's the way I define it. But not all Lego like this was like a traditional set. In the 70s, they made service packs, and I have one. I just couldn't find it. I wanted to do it for the video. We'll find it eventually. We're kind of still in a reorganization process, but I had service packs from the 70s, like train parts, train bases, things like that, that were in plastic bags, sealed. So to me, that was a poly bag. But that's not something you would find on the shelves. And even this is not something you'd find on store shelves. It was given to you when you bought a Happy Meal or you mailed in. Because a lot of times the Happy Meals, they would, I do believe, I seem to remember when I was in college, they had one where if you wanted a Duplo set, you had to mail off to get it. And I could have sworn I did that just to get the Duplo set. But these are from 1984 and 1984. Now it's interesting that on Brickset, Bricklink, and all these other places, they list these as 1983. So I was hoping these would actually say 83 on the bag, but this is why you buy stuff, because you don't know until you get it. So 84, things that have an 84 copyright date are the oldest that I have found that were like sets. If you know of anything older than that, leave in the comments below. But these possibly were released in 1983. They just had the 1984 copyright on there. So what we're going to do We're going to build them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open a set that's been sealed for 30 years. The bag's real brittle. Let's see what this, man, look how wrinkled that is. So there's what all you can build with this set. And then if you combine the two that we have, I think there were a couple of more from this year. Happy Meals, but it's only got the two. So let's see what the date is on this. This says 1985. Offer expires in 1985. Yeah. Copyright 1984. So can I build the boat? Oh, yes. Like, this is funny, because let me come down. I'm gonna do all this in one. Well, I'm not gonna do it in one take. I'm gonna have to edit it. So build the boat, but you can't play with the boat separately. You actually got to put the little captain on there for the boat. And now we'll open the chick and see if we can build it. I'll see if there's anything different in the instruction manual. Yeah, it just shows you combining it with the boat. So the chick's pretty straightforward to build again. Where's the eyeball piece? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. BBI. I can't even build a Duplo set without breaking something. Oh. See, this would go here. This is hard. This set is hard to build. Really hard. So that's a little chick. You got one eye. It's a one-eyed chick. The one-eyed chick. Couldn't they put an eye on both sides? So anyway, that is my review of the Lego Duplo boat captain. These actually got a set number. Let's see what they put a number on here. If you look it up on Bricklink, it has like 1919. 1919 is the set number for that one, and this one is 1918. So there, we have opened 31-year-old sets, or maybe they're 32 years old. I don't know. So pretty cool. If you like seeing stupid stuff like that, you've come to the right place. Be sure to subscribe. But before we finish this video, I'm going to move my lights here, and we're going to show you kind of where we're at with the Bricklink store. Alright, now we're going to look at the Bricklink store. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, if you've not watched our videos before, be sure to leave those questions. My wife is actually picking all the orders. She's doing really well. That's Mrs. BrickTsar. And it's made it where I can keep the drawers full. Basically what I do is I fill the drawers up whenever one empties. So right now all the drawers are full. Every drawer has something in it, unless it's one that's lost for some reason. But so we got the wall of stack-ons here. These are all mounted on, they're actually kind of just tacked onto the wall, and then they're on top of this little homemade 2x4 thing I did so I could put a few things under it. There. And then so we got this row that goes down, and I still have some of my classic the modulars and things like that up here. I think it makes a nice display when we're standing over here. I'll use this tripod to do videos from the table. And so that's the long wall. You see my Tsar. It's kind of more of the trademark for all of my channels, and instead of just BrickTsar. And then here's, I like this part here, having the comic books. I was a big comic book collector, not so much anymore, but we put some of our favorite little things up here that we found at Hobby Lobby there. And my wife is like Wonder Woman, and there's like 5 of her. She does so much down here. Alright, so then I got this other wall. Now I'm not happy about having stack-ons all the way on the floor, but you got to do what you got to do. And I made it where we can still have some things on the top there. And then we come down, and this is as far as I can go, and I don't want to go any higher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something up here where I can stack more base plates here. Still got to finish the trim around the window. And then these here, I used to do all my inventory and keep things in little baggies, but it's kind of hard if you don't know, you're not familiar with everything. Even though I would write the part number on the bag. So none of these are items that are in my stock room that don't show up to you, the public. And whenever a drawer empties, I'll usually grab either something that might sell, or I'll just clear out one of the bins, or I'll get something that's got the most quantity or fit in the drawer, because some of them still are too big to fit in the small drawers. So just whatever until I get this whole rack cleared out. Now we'll go over here. Now this table is a homemade table, and eventually I'll have my drawers there. That'll be stuff that's either for supplies or items in the store, but right now it's a big mess. Here's our most common bubble mailers we use there. I still got some boxes there that have pieces for the store that haven't been put to the public inventory. So it used to be just a regular plywood table, but it's not the smooth plywood that I use. I just use the cheapest because I figure it's going to be covered up by Lego stuff. But since we're using this so often, I'm not going to make this area a part of the city or anything like that. So I actually moved my review table down here because now when you're counting stuff, you can just slide it real easy. It's easier to pick up. And that was a suggestion to my wife, from my wife I mean. So, and then here's my computer. I was editing a video. And then here's some of our things that we need to part out right there. Got quite a bit just in this stack, but it's not everything. It's just what I've taken out of boxes. These are part outs. Now all that stuff over there is not necessarily part out. I mean, I will eventually do the tumbler, but I don't feel like getting to it. Oh, my X-Wing collection. I haven't got all the X-Wings built yet, but here's some of them. I just got them over here for now. I didn't want to take them apart. And we got to finish building a bunch of them. I still got a bunch I haven't built. And then this area is the boxes. The boxes are just one lot, one box. So each box only has one type of part in it. And up here, these are just either things that were in my store or some just used bricks that were in my collection. And I got to get all of these cleared out. And I'm going to use it to either put polybags or small sets that aren't worth parting out. Those types of things will go here. I still want to kind of try to do one item per drawer, not have multiple items in the same drawer, but I may have to change that. And then this is another one that some of these have one lot. The ones that only have one lot in them, they're in my store. The ones that got more than one, they're not in my store until I can get it to where there's only one. And I still keep them in the plastic bags though, because I feel since these are open, you know, they would be more susceptible to dust. So I don't want that to happen. So we keep them for the most part in the bags. And there's my table. It's a mess right now. Just try to keep doing the train stuff. And right now Lego's pretty much hauls, information, things like that. I still have some reviews I want to do really bad. But and then here's some more stuff in my store. So we're in a dilemma of trying to get these boxes parted out, broken down, so I can have more space in the basement. So I just thought I'd give you a short tour of my Lego store. It's BrickTsar. There is a link in all my videos and my about page to all those things. Oh, and I should have said this earlier in the video. I'm going to try to start doing this earlier. I want to get a check mark eventually on my channel name. And so what I'm going to do is when the first of the year rolls over or the next quarter, I'm going to change my name back to BrickTsar. It was kind of an experiment. BrickTsar Lego Collector. I mean, my name's still BrickTsar here as far as that's concerned, but I'm going to go back to just plain old BrickTsar. It's going to stay like that forever unless I go insane again. And I need people to follow me on Google+. And if you're like me, you don't really care about Google+. But apparently that's how you can get the check mark. I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. But there's a discrepancy from the followers you have on Google+ and the followers you have or the subscribers you have on YouTube. So, hey, if you can, I mean, please follow me on Google+. If you want me to follow you on Google+ and you have appropriate content, you know, you're not doing demonic things or you know, things that aren't kid friendly, I'll follow you too. But anyway, thought I'd throw that in there. I'm going to try to start mentioning it in upcoming videos, and I want to try to get that check mark. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. And thanks for watching this video. Again, if you have a question about Bricklink, if you have a question about buying Lego, you know, a lot of times I do these hauls, I don't tell you the process that I go through sometimes when I search for things. I haven't been doing a lot of the used stuff lately, but I had a process that I would go through when I was buying, but I'm not in that buying mode right now. I'm more of a clearing the space out mode. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I do videos occasionally. They're called BAT videos, BrickTsar Answer Thingy, where I answer specific questions related to Lego buying, selling, collecting, building, history, hauls, and all kinds of fun stuff. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. I'm the Carl, the mailman Malone. He's BrickTsar. Later.